Hello everyone and welcome back to Seer Soul 3 Revolution with me, Leaf. This is going to be a general collective message. We are going to check out to see what the universe has to say, what your ancestors have to say, and your higher self. Then we shall clarify with the beautiful creatures. Spirit, are you here? Spirit is here, everyone. I hope that everyone is having a fabulous day. It's so beautiful out today. Today is, what is that? Yes, July 8th, 2023. Without further ado, let's tap in to find out what the universe wants to let you know. And we'll dive in and see what your ancestors have to say and your higher self. Let's begin. This could be love, this could be finance, this could be business, career, this could be family, friends. We'll see if this comes back out. I wasn't ready, but we have the Yang principle that popped out. We'll see. All right, guys, let's dive in. Universe, please give me the most clear and concise, accurate and precise messages for my beautiful collective. What does the collective need to know for this beautiful July day and throughout the month? What do they need to know? What do you want to tell them? Wow, guys. Okay. So some of you, the overall energy, it's a square. Which is typically a challenging situation, might feel like a mountain to climb. That's the overall energy, right? That's what the read is about. But then you pop out in Gemini energy. It doesn't mean that you have to be a Gemini. You're just taking on that energy, which is the balance of the mind and the heart, the will, the drive, the creation. It is a balance of that. It's curiosity, it's intellect, it's networking, it's socializing. It is that beautiful Gemini energy, no matter your sign. A point of contention is you do have an opposition. So the imbalance, it's a point of tension. It's like a power struggle. And then you end off with water, which is the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio card, right? Spirituality, emotion, intuition, compassion, psychic, depth, going to the depths, right? It is diving deeper than most care to swim, is what it is. Now, what I see here is that even though there is a challenging situation at play, or your overall, like what is surrounding you, that's okay, because you're moving through it as you're socializing, you're networking, your intellect is really pushing you out there, regardless of what's going on behind the scenes or what the lingering energy is, because there's always a challenging situation. There's always some sort of mountain to climb, right? But we get to pick the mountain to climb. We get to pick that, right? We can choose what our challenging situations are. By removing ourselves from toxic, from negative, from aligning to who we are at our inner core, and only allowing those that are on our level or higher to penetrate our circle, we can then pick the mountain to climb, because we're not having riffraff or low vibrations there to interfere with us. Jealousy is a thing of the past. Envy is a thing of the past. Competition is a thing of the past. And how do I mean that? Well, it looks here, collective. You're not jealous. You don't have envy. You don't compete with anyone but yourself. But you have discarded, moved away, pulled yourself out of any type of bullcrap that might make you feel like others are trying to compete with you, that others are jealous or envious of you. You're like not about that. You're like, if we can't come together and grow up together, then I guess you're not in my circle, and it sucks to be you. I'll catch you in a few years if you catch up. Everyone's welcome to come back in, but there has to be proper change. We don't just allow anyone in our cosmic deliciousness, and that is the truth. We're going to open this up a little bit more I want to check to see what your ancestors have to say. I call on to the ancestor realm. Ancestors of the collective of divine white light. Show me. Open up this read more to bring in more depth. One for each. Okay, good. Nice. So when we open this up, the Gemini with clarity. Clarify opposition, the message, ancestors, for the collective. Show me. And for water. All right. All right. We are going to read from the book for these because I am getting intuitive hits, but I'm being drawn to, wow, this is beautiful. Oh, wow, this just works well. Let's read from the book, but this is working well. When you have the Gemini popping out, it's because you have more clarity. You know who the fuck you are, period, point blank, and the ancestors want to show you recognition. Say, yes, we know that you know who you are, and we are bringing you the divine intelligence, the divine clarity that you need to be able to socialize, to be curious. Your intellect will be peaked because you're going to be around others who are of that. Also, August may be of significance to some of you. The number 8 may be of significance. Some of you might be a life path 8, a life path 6, a life path 12, a life path 2, a life path 1. Some of you bluebirds might be of significance. White birch, Native American, beavers, water, moon. When we open up with opposition, look, we have the sun and the moon. That clarifies opposition. And then for water, we have, I believe it's the beaver, number 6, which is also balance. This is reciprocity. This is hard work pays off. Hard work does pay off because and then we end up working smarter, not harder. Do you know why? Because we worked harder our whole life. We figured out how to move with the momentum and the energetic waves of this beautiful game called life. Let's dive in. Number 8. Now remember, guys, this is from your ancestors. Woodpecker, opportunity. Woodpecker taps to find nourishing tidbits. As he sounds out his environment, looks for treasures, he reminds us that opportunities are everywhere, even where there seems to be no hope, such as in dead trees. Woodpecker is steadfast in his determination. He is also loud, from the taps that echo through an otherwise quiet wood to his loud and distinctive call. With Woodpecker spirit, it's speaking loudly to you, and you are encouraged to listen. Solutions to some of the most challenging problems are available if you listen. The crystal emphasizes clarity and focus. Do not give up after an initial failure. Listen for guidance. Stay focused and maintain your determination. And the time of month that this card brings, how beautiful. July, the month of long days. This is the card of opportunity, perseverance, certainty, truth, failures that are really lessons, trying many times, finding treasures in unlikely places. And this really goes together with Gemini energy because Gemini is curiosity, intellect, it's networking, it's coming together, it's communication. And what is intellect? Well, if you're an intellect, you're always learning. You always want to keep learning because you want to soak up more knowledge. So this is saying get your creative juices out there, divine feminines, divine masculines that might be in their feminine energy to create, which there is nothing wrong with that. Get going, guys. There's a raven that just passed by right up there. Wow. Spirit is on fire. Ancestors are on fire today. Then we have, an issue, right? Something about an opposition. But this is what the ancestors have to say about that, too. Because this came out twice. You're at a square because you have the challenging situation in the background, right? But it's like the challenging situation in the background, and you figured out how to move differently for a different way of being, and like, you're just moving away from anything that doesn't serve. You're not fighting anymore. You are just pulling yourself out. I see who you are. I see what you're about, and I'm all set. When nouns, person, places, things, right? When people show you who they are, believe them the first time and be on your merry way in your happy cosmic deliciousness. We don't need to allow others to upset our inner being. We can see from a detached space that they're hurt. They have something that is unhealed within them, whether it's a personality type that is so pompous and just insincere and self-absorbed. We don't have time to train people like that. We can't save them all. Who can we save? No one. You know what we can do, though? We can choose to help others who are already willing, able, and trying actively to help themselves. Those are the people that we want to help get back up. And that is what we do. So, then we're going to pop out with number 1. There was a lot of traffic that went by, so I wanted to pause. I didn't want your precious ears to hear all that. Okay, you can hear the birds in the background. Listen to that. I told you there was a raven here and a crow. As we pull into number 1. So remember, we had opposition, and your ancestors want to say this to you about this opposition. They want to say, the heavens. Destiny is number 1. The heavens unfold across the sky like a sacred book, revealing the universal truths and specific destinies. In the book of the heavens, we find access to the mind, the wisdom, and the laws of Creator. From this infinite throne, the earth is nourished with rain, and transgressors may be struck by lightning. The stars spell out stories and guide precise rituals. The moon measures time and illustrates the journey of life, from birth to death and all the changes in between. The sun illuminates the world, rendering the details of the heavens invincible, but helping us to see the earth and all around us, which is also a sacred book. The message would be to step back, look at the big picture, and let time unfold without meddling. The time would be dawn or dusk, a day, a month, or a year. We need to, what this card brings is certainty, truth, changes, harmony, hope, creativity, beauty, rebirth, renewal, and destiny. Dawn or dusk. So what this is saying is natural opposition is going to come and go. That's just the way that it is. And that's okay. Because when you know what to do with your divine cosmic deliciousness, somebody sends hate your way. Return to sender. That is not mine. When you want to manifest, you look to the moon and the moon cycles. Full moons for different things, new moons for different things, waning crescents for one thing, waxing crescents for another, right? There is always for whatever there is here, there is always an opposite and opposing. For every action, there is an opposite yet opposing reaction. And Spirit and your ancestors, what they are saying is, opposition's going to come, and that's okay, because your ancestors got your back, and you'll know what to do when it's time to do it, as it's time to do it. You will just be downloaded with the information, or reminded of the infinite knowledge that you have in your soul, because I'm not talking to young souls. I'm talking to old souls who have been here before. You are wanted and needed. It is time to wake up, everyone. It is no longer our job to wake up the other sheep. Fuck that. It's time to wake up the other lions. Roar. All right. And lastly, we had water, which is your spirituality, emotion, intuition, compassion, your psychic nature, the depths of you. You choose to not be superficial because it's such a time waster. If you can't go to the depths with me, you don't deserve to dip your toes in the shallow waters with me either. Because we can go either way. But why would we want to be superficial? That is so fake as fuck. People think that materialistic things is what brings wealth, and that may bring monetary wealth, and you can have a lot of things with that. Cool. But if you don't have depth inside, if you don't have that inner love, if you don't have that loyalty with yourself, all your relationships are going to be built on anxiety-ridden bullshit. Because why? Oh, that's right. If you're fake, everyone else around you must be as well. So we are who the 5 people we hang out with, and I am proud to say the 5 people that I hang out with are not superficial. They have depth. Their intellect is far outweighs 90% of this earth, and the other 10% I just can't touch because they're so elevated and up there. And that is your vibe too, collective. You couldn't be what it can't be my vibe if it's not yours, because we are on the same mother effing level and we keep going up. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. People are always going to be jealous and envious. People envy what they don't understand. They fear what they don't understand. But they throw shade and do all these things. Let them do that. Because while they're spending their energy, blah, 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 hating in them, like hating their self to the core. Because only losers and lowlifes talk crap. Really. Like how bored in your life you must be to truly have to, like, who, collective, you are taking up space in people's mind. They should have treated you better. And now they see you as the beautiful empress and emperor that you are, attracting all that is good, like Snow White. Not even the evil queen, not even the evil stepmother could keep Snow White down. Or Sleeping Beauty. It pays to be pure. Your heart is full. You have love. What more do you need? The universe speaks to you. You speak to yourself in a higher state, as well as divine intelligence and knowledge, sacred knowledge coming down, because you are balanced, you are loving, you are kind, you have depth, and you're bringing it in. And it's going to make a lot of people envious and jealous. Why? Well, mostly because a lot of these people you have decided that you're not going to be a part of. No, believe me, people, it's not you. It's me. Really. It's like that. And so why would we want to waste our time with people that are lowly? People that just can't seem to get it together. They're riddled in hate and anger, yet they watch everything that you do. Those are called low-key fans, and it's free publicity. Whether you're a content creator, it doesn't matter if they don't like your stuff or subscribe. When they click on it, that helps you. Yeah, doesn't matter what they watch from, public, private, doesn't matter. The views are what matters, so thank you, haters. Thank you, low-key fans. Keep it coming. Blessings are here for you, collective, and I am here to bring on the wrath of the divine and move it forward. What is the wrath of the divine? If you are divine, it won't touch you. It will embrace you with love, kindness, compassion. For those energetical beings in human form that are not divine, watch out. Your soul will be disrupted. Why? Because our angels, our ancestors, our guides will pull into your conscience, and all the dirty deeds that you did, self-hate, it's just going to keep riddling and riddling, going in circles and circles till you're out of your mind, doing so many bad things to try to escape what you've done. People don't know how to confess their sins, and that is not your problem, collective. Repentance. People don't understand it, and they don't have to. That is their journey. Let them be, as you create everything this universe has to offer, because you, my dear, are a motherfucking divine being of cosmic deliciousness, and your ancestors are shining down now saying, we have your back. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing we were here. Thank you, even though you couldn't see us, but you could feel us, you could hear us, you could sense us. It's what those are the clairs. Clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, claircognizant. You see it with your third eye. It is not your fault. Actually, yes, it is your fault, collective, that you are divine beings and you see through the spiritual world. You chose to remain pure and you had so much trauma in your life, but you chose to rise up and still remain pure. God and the divine blesses you for that. You watch. I'm seeing dollar signs right now. Businesses are coming up. You watch and you will see. Okay, the beaver. Construction. The beaver is smart, hands-on, practical, make it happen smart. He is an engineer and a builder, both rational and creative. In his work, we see the perfect application of inspiration and ideas. Beaver is not a plotter, though. He takes only the time necessary to figure out a solution, then proceeds to do what needs doing efficiently and very often with style. Hell yeah, collective! You are trailblazers. Your style is copied because people don't know fashion or creativity until they see it. So really, we should be thankful. Oh no, what's the word? It is a form of flattery, but you know what's funny? It's like you do your hair for in like a split second and it becomes a trend when really that was an idea that took a fraction of a second. You're on to the next thing. Like, do you, boo? So weird. People are weird. But let them be, for they know no better. Being able to work with the materials this well shows a deeper connection than simply physical, to create, to synthesize, form, and function with environmental and environment awareness and with beauty requires a relationship with the elemental spirits of one's building materials. The canoe is another symbol of efficient engineering, which is you, collective. And it's funny that water is here. You're going to the depths of something and building as you're bringing it up because you are not surface level. And just like a beaver, you will work diligently to make the dam, but once it's done, it is like a engineer mind. Oh, this goes here with this. You are studying something, you're creating something, and it's coming to fruition. You're going to be making money with this. You're bringing in the right people. Networking, socializing, Gemini energy, coming through with the clarity, right? The opposition, that's okay because night and day happens. The ancestors will give you the information that you already have in yourself to fight off the evil on an energetic level so effortlessly. See you later, rodents. Bye-bye, pesky insects on an energetic level and on 3D Earth. See you later. Bye-bye. Only the divine can hang out with us because we are divine. And the beaver is like, yes, to the depths. Build, 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 but we are building something coming right up to the surface for all to see. Let's end this to see what your higher self has to say about all of this. Spirit, what messages does the higher self have to say to the collective? Spirit said 2 more. Wow, that is so awesome. These 2 come together, we got an extra one. Bottom of the deck, you have playful. Spirit wants you to let your playful, beautiful energy out like a little kitten. A little cute kitten. But don't fuck with a kitten because Mama Lion will come right out. You have a pride and packed pride, as in like a pride of cats. Big cat energy. Now you can play like the kitten because you have the support of your pride behind you. Big cats. Lions. Tigers. And snow leopards. Your higher self wants to say, do not lose hope. You're ending something to make something new. Because you are the high priestess of earth, which this is beautiful because your ancestors already showed us that you're building something on earth. The universe showed us that you will be using things with water. This water is also cleansing too. Leave out water for your ancestors. They want fresh water. Look at that. Have hope as you move into the High Priestess of Earth. You are going to be seeing through spiritual eyes on Earth, and you're going to see you're going to start seeing the Matrix the way that it is. All of these NPCs, which are the low levels, the narcissists, the ones with low to no empathy, the self-absorbed humans that just, don't know any better. And we don't have time to teach humans like that because they don't know how to learn. They are like those of Orion, the lower level ones, with only logic and analytical. Their heart is closed, and we cannot open a heart that chooses to be black and dark in the depths of hell. Let them mind fuck their own selves and make things okay in their own mind to project out. We don't care. Keep your projections to yourself. And even if you don't, return to sender, says we. Return to sender. 3 times 3 times 3. So it is, so mote it be. And Spirit wants to, your higher self, which is Spirit to me, wants to remind you of the risk, the reminder of the risk and the reward. Do not forget where you came from. We can forgive, but we never forget, so we don't make the same mistakes again. Whatever this is for you, business, finance, career, love, social strips, friends, family, lover, partners, doesn't matter. The change starts within you. And then you bloom out into the beautiful, awesome, divine, feminine, and masculine. What you are in the inside comes out because you remain true, loving, and kind. All the rest got left behind because they chose not to rise, and so they sit in their own hate and despise. Ooh, poet, and I did know it. Okay, guys. It's a reminder, with great risk comes great reward, so jump off that cliff because your safety net is yourself. You're jumping off a cliff not like a fool. You're jumping off the cliff because you know at the bottom how deep that water is, or that where your trampoline is. Meaning, you know the fall that you're taking, and it is a risk because it's a new way, but you're doing it because you researched and you understand how to move and surf the energetic waves of this game called life. Beautiful. Let's see what the beautiful creatures have to say to end. Well, we're taking a look in the tarot. Spirit, I call on beautiful creatures of the Fey realm. Such a giggly energy. Yeah, you have to be super pure to feel them. People can fake all they want. Let them. It doesn't matter. They can't do what you do, even when they try. But you never mind that. You keep doing you and moving forward. We don't look back. What's in the back? The past. Why would we want to be there? No. Ooh. Queen of Cups, which goes with the water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's intuition. You are doing something with your intuition. You're making things happen. From the depths. Oh, I'm seeing. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is showing me. When you go, your intuition sees the depths of the dark and the murky waters, and you're seeing with spiritual eyes because you're seeing. You feel it, then you see it. And it doesn't matter what anyone says because feelings you're a clairsentient being. You feel it, and then you see it, and then you bring it in too, and then there's facts to back it up. Follow your intuition before your logical mind has time to make sense of it. Keep going and don't stop. And that is the message for today. I will be back with another one. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you like this read. I just sort of made it up at the last minute. I sat down and Spirit's like, bam! Ancestors were like, bam! Blessings to you all. And I just heard some of you need to, your ancestors are trying to reach you, so they want you to make an altar. They want you to call on to them. And also some of the low-level energies and losers tried to take away your destiny and to call on to your ancestors to try to push them against you, but they didn't realize how high you are ranked in the spiritual realm, as is your ancestors, and because you chose to remain pure, because you chose to break generational curses, all of that power is in your divine being. And now you're pushing it forward. So it is going to penetrate and touch the hearts of those that it can, and it is going to push back the dark energies that can't measure up and want to see you fall. You can't fall. And even if you do, you don't really fall. You land on beautiful marshmallow clouds because your ancestors got your back and they would make sure that you don't get hurt because you looked out for yourself first. Beautiful mothers, beautiful fathers, beautiful sisters, beautiful brothers of divine pure white light. Pray with me. And I pray for you. Blessings keep coming from all of me to all of you. Bye, guys. I love you. Mwah! See you guys later. Hit that like button.